Hey, man. Getting set up.
Yeah, I'm just going to get my chicken and rice in about 15 minutes, but we're good to go. That's fine.
Okay. Oh. Something new. Have I mentioned to you, this is aside from the quote unquote something new, but have I mentioned some of Lily's and mine's angels, the new ones, hanging around you?
Yes, you mentioned mostly, you said over 100 of the guardian angels plus some
Yeah,
regular
but
angels
yeah,
plus
but
some S angels. But I think you sort of mentioned that there's source angels as well now.
there's the one of our angels is hanging around, not on you to where it's always felt, but close. I mean, if you relax, you'll be able to feel it. He's not far away from you. He's uh I have to get Lily's help on this. About right now, like about 24 foot away.
Well, he's welcome.
Yeah, he's closer to you than the others, and there's anywhere, depending on the moment, there's anywhere from 2 to 3 other ones hanging around.
Source angels, yeah.
Yeah, and they're 1,000 times stronger than the other ones. Uh, about 800 and something times as strong as the Guardians.
I think you said that because of your neutral energy is starting to bond with my angel energy. It's starting to resemble source angel energy, my own energy.
Well, yeah, they were sent to you though to help protect you. And there's something else that's new. The videos I sent you from the channel on YouTube is really haunted, I think.
Okay, he sounds like a Yorkshireman, and that's just over the border, as we're at the county border. So he's like 10, 20 miles from me. That kind of accent he has.
Oh, you're
so
kidding.
I know how to understand it. Yeah,
because he is so embedded in religion that when it's appropriate, and he's not ready now, but when it'll be soon. You'll be able to help him understand. But sorry, this is so fracking hard. This body can only take moments at a time of Lily working it to talk with you. We're there, man. I mean, we are there. I keep saying that. I keep being here, but no longer. I just heard your guardian angels talking to each other. It's interesting. Lily's showing me. They're saying, he's broken, he's leaving, we're losing him, but the losing him is from the physical.
Yeah.
And they're anxious to be, for me to be home because I'm less dangerous when I'm there. Well, right now I'm not dangerous to much. I shouldn't be because I'm about to cross over. Okay, so sorry, Lily. asked me to wait a moment.
Mm-hmm.
She's doing something to help. It's going to take a couple of minutes for me to explain this.
Mm-hmm.
It's only happened one time in creation. When I watched him, the first time it was brought to me, put in front of my face, and I don't, spend much time with the ghost hunting stuff. Just when I feel people are making crap up, and I'd see one after the other and kind of be disgusted.
Yeah.
But then that was pushed right in front of my face, like 2 or 3 thumbnails out of 5. And I'm like, it was 3 out of 6 or 7. Oh. But I looked at him and I said, "What's going on?" And then Lilly came in to help, and I started seeing who he is inside.
Mm-hmm.
That he was different, but I couldn't understand it. It would go 2%, 17%, 2%, 17%. I was seeing soul. I was seeing my source. I felt a slight touch of Lily in there, and I'm like, what the hell,
Yeah.
Um, because of what I am, I can see things that no one else can see, but at the same time, I can't see everything
Mm.
because I can see a lot. Some people kindly say, they say something and they said, "I know you already know that," and I tell them point blank right away, "No, I don't.
Mm.
I cannot see everything. I'm in a mud puddle body like everyone else." And now there's next to nothing left inside of me, and what is inside of me is floating around, so it's not even attached anymore, which is exactly what we want and need.
Mm.
But I was like, and I was seeing the stuff messing with them, and I said, "Crap!" I mean, it's real, and there's
Mm.
4 of them. There's one of the first being protectors. That was a solid 27% lower frequencies. There's a guy that's 27%, but very aggressive because Lee's wife, Lee, the guy with the channel, and his wife,
Yep.
Stacy,
Yep.
and there's 127% lower frequency soul. Um, they all had a previous life together, and Lee was a rather prominent person, but Lee and his wife's spirit, in another body,
Mm.
did fall in love, and she left the other guy because he was an asshole.
Mm.
Excuse the French.
Mm.
I can't filter much anymore.
No, don't worry. You're fine.
I'm shot. So, and then after they were together, it was only a short while before she like caught flu
Mm-hmm.
and died. So this 27% are hanging around. The male does not like leave because of the spirit inside. In one of the videos, he actually said, "You killed her." Lily's led me to watch this video, that video, that video. I've watched about 5 of them, 4
Mm-hmm.
or 5 of them, and I tagged a few others to watch later. But uh, he said, "I'll kill you," and he wants to kill the woman, Stacy, so that she'll be dead and he can be with her. But she never really loved him anyway. They
Mm-hmm.
weren't together that long. It's just that the guy really got attached to her.
Mm.
So he's always attacking Lee. Um, and there's another guy that's in there. That's the I could say more, but I don't want to. I'm going to wind up using this as a teaching thing. Probably for the man of the body, for people to say that's him, that's who, that's that, to connect the name and the spirit. Okay, you know
Okay.
how I'm such a pain in the butt like that, but that way people learn themselves,
Yes.
and then I tell them right or wrong, which it's always right. Um, Sometimes I have something to add, but it's so you know, you're always right. If people could trust their actual selves, they'd understand that.
Mm.
Uh, anyway, there's one video I might have sent it to you already. It's got a Ouija board.
I got it. I haven't had the chance to see it yet. But...
It actually has that planchette, whatever they call it, moving around on its own, spelling out letters, and
Okay.
it's funny, but it's real. So anyway, there's a 27% male butthead. There was an original first being protector that was 27. I've already killed him, but then a 24% first being protector came to replace him, just as almost like pulling a piece of spaghetti. It just followed right in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting there's 4 or 5. There was 5. There's 4 left dedicated for this, and that's why. Oh wow! Bring it on, honey. Bring it on. No pain, no gain. Make it hurt like hell. Let's get out of here. It's set up. It's coming. My departure. Anyway, then there's also a 37% female. There's one video where he's got cameras through the house.
Mm.
He's been around for 5 years and he's making good money off of it. He's taken an abusive situation and used it to make money.
Mm.
You look at the guy's character, and you can see a little bit of me in there. You look in his eyes, you can see this life but power. You can see the fortitude and compassion in there. But there's one of the videos. You can see him talking and everything else, and next thing you know, you see this thing push him real hard, and literally scratch his neck. You can see the scratches. His spirit guides won't go near him because of the first being protector that's always around him.
Mm.
I'm going to crank him and his wife and animals up. He's got 2 cats in there that I know of. When we get off,
Mm.
I'm about to send him. It's like a letter almost, explaining what I'm going to try to finish explaining to you in a second here. But I have to break it down into paragraphs first to make it easier to read. But I have a concern that when I send it, the computer's just going to make it one long, paragraph, which makes it hard for people to understand, especially when I'm hitting him with all new stuff that he's like, he'll be like bullcrap and nonsense, and this guy's a demon talk, or possessed or whatever. But he needs to have it now so that I can utilize that information more easily later. And I'm actually going to come talk to him when he's on camera, when I'm gone, and I'm taking all the negative stuff away from him because I'm destroying it anyway. And then I'm having other stuff.
Sorry, got delivery and I need to get.
Okay, yeah.
We'll end this call and then you call me back.
Gotcha.
I'll call you.
You call me. Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. That postman. Wait a minute. Did you look him close in the eyes?
He, well, very, very briefly. Why?
There's something about him that's not normal.
I got the sense he said like one word. I got a sense there's a foreign accent. So a lot of delivery drivers are not from the UK.
Yeah, so but he's not a normal delivery driver. It's Great Britain government government employee, but that's also the people in the post, but he's in some intelligence group or something.
Why? Why did he tell? Why?
Because they want to get closer to who you are and what you know.
But how does handing over a box of?
No, he wasn't just handing over a box. That was his reason for being there. He was looking you over.
It was literally 2 seconds, and then I closed the door in his face. So
yes, no, it doesn't matter. He wanted to be there. He wanted to see you.
I guess that's their protocol.
He knows what they're looking for. It's all with what's about to happen. If he had the time, he would have talked to you longer.
I basically closed the door in his face, so he didn't have a chance.
Yeah.
So I might see him again if I order something.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I just got that right away, and Lilly said he didn't belong there. And then she showed me the government, like a government information gatherer. I don't want to use the word spy. It's too
I got the sense there was more going on behind his eyes than usual. Normally they just want to get going, but there was something going on in terms of he was calculating something.
Yeah, I was going to say he was looking at you and observing anything he could.
Well, I gave him nothing. I just said, thank you, sir.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They can't do crap. They have, they bother me like a fart does a tornado.
Sure.
They can't stop anything.
So do I need to worry about things? Do I need to think about things?
Hell no. There's nothing to worry about. They want to confirm what they were just told yesterday. And what they were told, that you're the metaphysical practitioners that talk with spirit on the other side that are part of this group, and this group is worldwide. It's the minions of it's the minions. Excuse me, this is where the information comes from.
Yeah.
And they were told to, pay more attention to you and what was going on, and they wanted to be fed any information that they could get from you. That's why you were seeing it behind his eyes, like you said. But that's the brain.
Well, maybe my spirit sensed that, and that's why I was very abrupt with him.
Yeah, you were literally like saying, "No more."
No, no.
You saw me, no more. But it's all just, like sometimes they send people and actually follow me around and stuff, and I'd stop, say hi, and they take off. Just, when they're sitting there in a nice, comfortable luxury car and relaxed, and you start walking towards them, and they literally burn rubber to get away before you can get near them.
They want to know but not be known. It's always that way around.
Exactly. It's like the spy thing, but spy is too elaborate a word for it. It's
just a collector of information. That's it.
Yes, exactly.
But it's funny that he got absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Well, he looked at you and he's thinking, must be something. What did I miss? And it doesn't matter. Let him, leave him to his frustration. He's not a bad person. 17% Saul.
Yeah, I wasn't getting that he was bad. It was just an unusual amount of thought going on. Usually they're just running around delivering stuff.
Usually they have one thought process. Drop off the package, bye.
Yeah, exactly.
Have a good day or whatever. But he was looking at you with intent to discover something he didn't even know what he was looking for.
And that thought process slowed down his thinking. He spoke unusually slowly.
Yeah.
As in, here you go, so that kind of thing.
Yeah.
As if he was trying to work out what else he could find. But anyway, It's funny,
Yeah,
as you say.
exactly. It's kind of funny. Oh crap. Where were we before? It's about Lee, but what was?
Yeah.
You
got rid of one of the protectors.
Oh yeah, I got rid of the one that was hanging around him, but then the other one came right in like you were pulling a string, and there was 2 knots in the string. And the new one is 24% lower frequencies. Now, I'm going to go back to the reading his percentages in a minute, but I hadn't finished talking about who's there. There's also, I mentioned the female that's 37% lower frequencies. Did I do that?
Yeah.
She's more of a watcher than and hanging around. She doesn't do much except be part of the crowd. And then there's a 47% soul that's hanging around. And he likes to knock things over, do stuff like that. The one that's really aggressive going after Lee is the 27%er that was her not enjoyed husband. It is from like Prussia, whatever area, you know, around there, Russia, Romania, you know, that kind of area. They're all being taken away, and what's going to be replaced is other people talking to him. He has a good following now, but it's about to really grow. Are you okay with time?
Yeah, I'm just I've got an unusually low glucose level, but that's when I'm eating, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, that'll slide up the hill here in a second. Back to Lee. Now, you know, there's never been anything except myself that could destroy anything else, except for Aramalius. In the last, you know, I don't know, I'm getting 100,000 lives that I've had. He's been strong enough to kill spirit, taking all that, you know, energy from me. Because when you're out of body, you grow, but very, very slow.
Yeah.
Lily's trying to show me, depending on the spirit, the size of the spirit, and their power level, it can be like 48 to 24% increase in growth. And I don't mean yearly, I mean from when they were created, from their initial creation. But he was different because he kept taking my energy. I kept somewhere between 55, 56, 58. It varies, but I kept under 60% of the energy from my growth, and he got the rest. So, of course, not anymore. All that energy is sitting there waiting for me when I get out of here. Anyway, so now I've also said that there's some source out there really strong. They can attack something, and they can't whatchamacallit, delete it like I can. But they hit it so hard that over time it just starts dying and dying, and then it's finally dead. So the issue with this is that there's a female spirit, spirit mates, the male and female, that were created right near the end of the first wave of souls. They were souls, 17% very nice, and the male stood up against the original first being halves. and they, with all their protectors and some negative essence, negative source from the very beginning when they pulled that big section of negative stuff out, that Lucifer had to guard over, protect everyone else from. So, a second, I'm kind of. Brain is like, it's flowing, but it's like twisted. Lily said just another couple seconds, a few seconds, a moment. We're ready to do this. Every time that happens, I get lost. Wow. All right, it's important. The last thing I was talking about. Oh yeah. They all attacked him, and they couldn't. They can't delete him. Completely destroy the energy. Just bam, it's gone. They can't do that like I can. But and like Aramelius used to do in the end of his life. But they killed him enough to where he just floated away and died. That being the case, Lilly and I have gone back just earlier today, gone back in time and pulled a piece of him, living spirit, pulled him out and put it in her. So it's floating around inside her. And she said, of course, thanks, and so did he. But as a large being, he's gone, but not the main piece of his focal point. So anyway, when early in the second wave, like 2.18, it's the second wave, 18% of the way through. Lilly and I went up to her. She had no one to protect her. And she, like her spirit mate, was aggressive towards the original ones. It's like, screw you, you're all nasty, evil. So she and I got together, and Lilly only used a little bit of her energy, and I gave more. And then it was three of us, and then put the energy in to create some new beings for her that are of her, but also for her to quickly grow and protect her and everything. Lilly and I have looked after her, but and she's okay, protected. She has enough of our source inside her where she's strong as hell. Nothing's just going to step up and kill her. The only thing that could was Aramelius, and that was small potatoes. No reason to get involved in that. As far as he was concerned, when he took over creation as the great king, god, whatever, she would be a subject that would like him because he would be different than the original one. And of course, he's gone. But Lee is one of the offspring from that moment when the three of us put our energy together and gave her, some new children. And that's why I kept seeing 17% soul and 2% source from Lilly and I. So he's strong as hell. If you look at some of his videos, especially the early ones when you first meet him, you can feel Lilly mind's compassion in him. And you can... I have a certain way about being, a certain way of being about things. I just am. All of us are like that, And you can see a correlation between how he is and how it's similar to me. And he's strong. He's mostly solar plexus, but his heart and pineal work fine.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he is. but that's where he gets his strength from. So anyway, that's only happened once in creation.
Yeah.
Only once. Okay, I'm missing. Or just give me a minute if you want here.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. I don't know. It's very, very slow, but I never know how I make it from one place to another. But it's like I said, I wake up, go downstairs, feed the cats, and other animals, possum, raccoon, blah, 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 and warm up my food, bring it upstairs, and that's it. But anyway, so eventually your paths will cross.
Okay.
But I'm about to crank them up as hard as I can. And Lily warned me. She goes, this is only happening from outside your body. But she said, what I already know, it's the intention that starts it. I make the aggressive intention to do it, and then the rest of me outside, which is now quite strong, takes over and cranks him up.
Mm.
And then he's getting some of our new angels to take care of the first being protector. That's there, the 24%er.
Mm-hmm.
And see, the others, especially the 27% male that used to be married to his wife and still loves her.
Mm.
He just you can't see it. He doesn't, when they do the SLS or connect the stick figure things.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's all real. When others are there, you don't see a hand reach out somewhere. There's one time where I saw him do that in a certain area where he says there's a portal, but what it is just, I guess if you want to call it a portal, you can, but it's just something that's there for him to connect with the other guy, with the protector, first being protector, to get his energy. It's like spirits will go into cameras and everything else that has brand new batteries and just suck them dry.
Mm.
Because to use the energy, well, he gets some real strong energy from him, and then he can hold on to it until he uses it, which is always a matter of seconds to a few minutes. Just had something else floating through. But later on, as you're talking with the people you're talking to, he's going to become an example of proof that there's life after death,
right?
And that and it's not what people think it is.
Yeah.
So there's a reason for him to be there and near you. It was supposed to be about praise Mother, Father, God, but instead it's reality,
Mm-hmm.
truth. Right now, later on, he's going to really appreciate your help to understand what the hell's going on. I'm going to come to him when I get out of here and literally talk to him and kill everything around him. That's problematic, the abusers.
Yeah, he'll feel the difference, definitely.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and he'll be like, what's going on? Then later on, I'll come to him. If I feel it's proper, I'll just manifest the body and talk to him. But I don't like to use the word manifest. People take it the wrong way because of all the junk out there, like the BS about lawless active attraction.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You can change your attitude about things and be kinder, more open, patient, and you will have more nicer people hanging around because, one befits the other.
That's good advice. Yeah.
But you can't say, oh, I have new money coming in. I'm going to have a new car. I'm going to live in a castle.
Mm.
I'm missing something. Lily, give it to me in a minute. It's regarding what we're talking about. Lily's just relaxing. It's like she's going like this, throwing the smoke from a dying fire towards my head. She wants me to try to get it, but I can't. And she says, "Good," because I need to get out of here anyway. Take your time and relax about what you have to do, because when it's time, it's all going to flow just like a deep, calm river.
Yes.
It's like it's 10 foot deep, but it moves. It's immovable, No rapids, just calm, flowing, but powerful. Your ability to see your pineal is going to start changing shortly after I go. Also, a lot of people will use quote unquote a crystal ball. Well, if it's actually clear crystal, it's really good, but otherwise it's just glass. And the ones who really enjoy that are the Fae. They like going up to it because of the curvature. It bends the light, and their spirit being energy. You go to the Carnival Funhouse and they have those mirrors where all of a sudden you're short, tall, and it's kind of like that, and they like it. But some people have them, and they might be staring towards a crystal ball, but they just go inside their head to see for themselves.
It doesn't actually do anything in itself. It's just about how the person relaxes and perceives for themselves, I guess.
Exactly. It helps them feel more comfortable about what they're seeing. But the only power there is their own.
Exactly, yeah.
Sometimes you'll need to tell people that. But, of course, you'll explain it in a very soft way like you do. So they don't think of someone's criticizing me. They're sharing information.
Yes.
What's going on with you? I'm seeing you just putting like research, putting all kinds of things together, tools to use, thought processes towards different things.
Always. That's my life 24/7.
Yeah, but there's usually more stuff that's mixed with it. But now I think because we're so close and it, you're beginning to fine tune. I'm seeing focus and I'm seeing it go to like a pin.
I'm basically trying to draft the books I'm supposed to be writing.
Yeah. Well, good. That's what I did until finally doing it. It was, I'm not boo-hoo, poor little Jay. But it was really hard to do because I'm killing stuff on the other side constantly. By the way, Jared, Jason, what was that guy that Lily took out? That Lilith
Wumble?
took out.
Wumble? Yeah.
Jason Wumble. Didn't he have another Jordan?
Oh, yeah.
It might have been. I think he called himself Jason, but he was really Jordan, or vice
something
versa.
Like that.
I don't remember. Same person. He's okay. He's fine, and he's in his own place with a few other people where he can relax until I can get home. I can't fix him until I get out of the body. And the fixing him isn't to make him think a certain way. It's to help him see things and understand and function more clearly on his own, whatever he wants to think.
I'm just thinking about timing being always the interesting thing. What was it about the government's metaphysical seers yesterday that meant they saw me?
Oh, the metaphysical practitioners that Dominions use are different. Are not the same ones. The problematic Anunnaki running things here since just over 10 million years ago. It's different ones. And they're kind of strong, but they have issues too.
Which ones saw me? The government ones?
Well, those are the ones that report to the minions constantly, 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
And they can see what's happening. On the other side, they see the time of disparity continues. The hell's that? What does disparity mean? Wow.
I'll get the proper definition. Okay. Being unequal.
A difference in level of treatment, especially one that is seen as unfair. Just like you said. I don't have enough energy to get all happy, but I'm so happy, so pleased that this is finally over. But anyway, what they're telling them is that the future shows them losing their control.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And it gets stronger and stronger every day. It becomes more prominent.
The timeline. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm just about out of here, and then they're completely destroyed.
But they saw me not as now, but as in the future.
The closer I get to releasing, to being freed from this decaying mass of garbage, physical garbage, the closer you are and the bigger you are in the timeline. So they want to know what's coming at us, is what their thought process is. Where are we going to go with this? What problem does he instigate? And then their metaphysical practitioners tell them there's nothing they can do about it. She's suggesting to some of them to stay around longer, that they should just leave, go to other planets, but they warn them, you still go anyway. But the longer they're alive, the better their chances of escaping, which, is untrue. But they want it like, what problems is he going to cause that we need to deal with? That, in America, it's like the Democrats, they're lost. They have Trump's involved, the quote unquote Republicans. It's just the conservative, the compassionate. We have the presidency, we have the Senate, we have the House of Representatives. We have 3 of 3. They're on a sinking ship, and they can see the water coming. And they are aggressive. They're just getting more aggressive and abusive and everything else. Same thing has happened in England, where you have two parties. I can't relate exactly to your government system, that's you do, but all I see is the compassionate, and then I see the aggressive. I think the Labor Party right now is a scum.
Yeah.
And they say we're for the people, and everything they say is the opposite of what they are, just like here in America, and all the other countries. And they're going crazy, frantic lives and everything else. They feel inside, they don't even recognize themselves as spirit. They're physical bodies, and they want more and more and more, and they want everyone to suffer and be crap. And then they want to stand on top of the pile of crap and say, I am supreme. All of them are like that. It's disgusting. It's like the other side, the abusive ones. That's what they are, and I'm destroying every single one. What are you going to say?
So they have a purely materialist worldview. They don't think of themselves as spirit.
Totally selfish, with extreme emphasis on material. But they want to dominate. They want to stand on a pile of people and literally urinate on them.
But some of them know that their spirit's reincarnating, right?
Oh yeah, the ones at the top are aware. Zoros, he's in a world of crap. I mean, he knows it. He was born 27% lower frequencies, and then the original ones put negative source inside him.
Yeah.
So he was really abusive. And he wanted to take over the minions. Back when the Anunnaki royal families, the bad Anunnaki royal families were there. I call them pirates because they just destroy everything. Their earlier generations, they destroyed Mars. But, some of those people, the strong reptilians and stuff, they'll live for 1,000 years.
Mm-hmm.
Not much anymore, though. So, I know you're already thinking about it, but you're going to be taking waves of information and slowly hitting everyone with it, and just go. It's not like jumping up and down. Well, maybe a little bit like going up a ladder. Excuse me, but it'll be more like an escalator.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
It needs to be digestible.
Exactly. Yeah, number 8, data. You have to have data. And then number 2 is understanding. You have to consume the data and create an understanding of your personal truth. And it's time, and people need to realize that over time, their truths might change as they gather more data. It's a constant flow, and it's literally the heart and the hypothalamus just flowing back and forth, a separate little flow that's within the body spirit core. And but they get there, as many as can, but it's okay, because less than 6 years from now, everyone's home. And then they see for themselves, and they're like, wow. As soon as they get home, there's no one beating them up, and they're like, and the first thing is they get scared. So many, I'm going to look at, they see me, and they fly right into me. It's just a whoop, and they're all scared, and I tell them, just relax, look around, what do you feel? I don't know, but where are they? They're hiding. They're going to attack me. I said, no, they're not. Just see if you can feel them anywhere. And then they always start to let go of me and just look, and they said they're not there. And I said, they don't exist anymore. Welcome to your new home, and it's about to get better. And then they relax and they're happy. People say he can't talk to dead people, and I keep doing it for them, and then they're just like, what the hell are you? I said, I'm your older brother.
Yep.
We're family. No more praise anything. Say thank you and go. Enjoy. Go learn how to really be yourself. Go be free. And a creation now about compassion, honor, and equality instead of abuse. At first, they don't have to act, and then they realize they can now do whatever they want. And then they just leave me and they take off, and just, it's like a happy bird taking off. That's what it feels like,
Mm-hmm.
I just want people to understand I'm their oldest brother, and I'm like a huge rock. I'm just there for them. You don't go up to a rock and say, "Wow, creation's about this rock," because it's not. You know,
Yeah.
it's everyone else.
Everyone will get it eventually, so that's why
Yeah,
I'm kind of relaxed about it. Everyone will get it eventually, so yeah.
yeah. The best you can do is help people the best you can do, and you're gonna do just fine. Um, uh, People will start understanding. A lot of them. You're gonna help so many people to find themselves. Now, that video, it's a video song, "Heart of a Lion."
Hmm.
I watched that. Lily put it in front of me, and I started tearing up. Uh, right now, even though there's such the strongest part of me, or a piece of it, is flowing around this body, and my energy is too much compassion for this physical body to deal with, especially seeing how it's literally, uh, a short moment from being completely dead. Um, I always had so it's hard for me to deal with when it
Mm.
starts acting up. Uh, I don't have fear. I'm not normal. Um, I have fear. While I was in the body, I had fear of being fed um, the pharmaceuticals that's
Mm.
split your spirit from your body.
Yep.
I didn't want that happen because I don't want to deal with that. And that happens, I come out crazy. I
Yeah.
mean, it's just some people I will levitate and burn until their body's gone, but their teeth. Um, but I would have been much more vicious about it if that happened. Um, and then the fear of never getting out of here and getting to my job, which I need to do. Those two fears are the only ones
Mm.
I've ever had, and now I have neither because I'm just hanging on half a thread. I mean, I'm gonna be home so close, uh, and I'm excited about it. I really am. You
You
know,
mentioned the astrology. I noticed on the 28th of February, all 7 planets will be aligned. So maybe that's what you were referring to.
is that what it is?
Yeah. Well, you said that there was something happening with astrology. Now
Yeah,
I'm looking
it,
at
it
it.
was relative to it, but you know what? I might. Whoa, I might be out of here in a couple. Damn, honey, stop. Oh, that's not her. That's my own energy out of the body. Uh, um, there's a strong possibility of being out of here on the 22nd
Hmm.
in 2 days. And the reason why is because I'm torn apart now. Everything should be finished. And then all of a sudden, um, I come out of the body. And it's 2 2 2 2025
Mm.
neurology.
Mm.
That's four twos: compassion, honor, equality, um, understanding. I mean, you have four twos together, numerologically speaking. I'm saying it's true power.
Mm.
Now, if it winds up being as late as the 28th, um, that's fine because three twos and an eight, eight is data, and
Hmm.
then the two's understanding and compassion and honor and quality. Also bringing together unity, harmony.
Yes. Mm.
Um, but as long as things go like they feel it should go, that'll be movement that I create from my natural self. And it's like, I'm getting the party started right away, taking all the wild animals and most of the other pets.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they have people that really love them taking care of them, then I'm taking them all. It's time for them to not be abused anymore. I'm freeing them. I got something in my right eye is bugging me now. Whoa. Lily's saying something I can't even hear. Whoa. Yeah, this is always weird when this happens. It's kind of like having a stroke.
Mm-hmm.
Lily said you're down now. It's like dirt hitting the floor and you're looking for the broom.
Hmm.
And she just said she's going to need a fat ass broom for my fat ass. I'm only kidding. That I made up.
Yeah.
You know me, I'm extremely serious when I need to be, but other than that, I just want to act a fool and be a clown and try to help people smile for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
If I can give them 3 seconds of happiness in their lives where they're so abused, at least I did something positive.
Oh, yes.
But while I can, getting back to Lee,
Mm-hmm.
he's going to be such an important tool for everyone, but especially you, because he'll be talking with spirit on the other side, good spirit, and to say, can you move this ball for me? And then someone on the other side, maybe one of my angels, will be picking a ball up and bouncing it. Maybe put it in the air, do a loop, and then sit it down. Maybe bounce it and put it in his lap very slowly. And his talking devices. Well, all right, Lily, thank you, honey. Just a minute. His talking devices that for using it with spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that they'll be used to help people communicate. They'll hear spirit talking through the box. Lots of times it'll be souls, essence. A lot of people are going to come by, but it's all going to be positive, all helping. Lily said at one point she's going to bring some flowers into the house. They're just going to appear.
Wow.
At one point, I will literally, he'll feel the spirit, he'll see it, and then all of a sudden the spirit comes together and it's the body of a man. I don't know what it'll look like, but it'll be me, and I'll just talk to him and then leave again, and he'll have it all on camera. So that helps you, you know, to show people, and that's going to help other people come to you, realizing this is real. Okay, this guy has got some nice equipment, but I don't think he can show you pictures of Superman flying. you know, and there's no telling what I'll do. I might even turn from that body into a dragon and back into the body again. And I don't know why I'm seeing that Lily saying don't under express what you might do. That's
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm trying to say. Don't underestimate what I'll be willing to do, because I want everyone to appreciate themselves.
Hmm.
And when people find out that there's life after death and they haven't been sinning at all, they were sinned against, so to speak, then they start feeling better about themselves. They feel more free, and they're going to tell more people. So you'll be able to keep away from the mainstream of all the energy flowing regarding that, because you'll have 3 assistants taking care of all that. It's not like you're hiding, but you need private time
I
so
do.
that you can do what you need to do.
Exactly. I have to be relaxed so my mind can work and produce the goods.
Yeah. And you'll have plenty of time. You'll have like 10 hours a day to sleep, between 8 and 10
Mm-hmm.
hours every night. And when you do sleep, you won't be bothered, and your health is going to be turned around. All that's going to get fixed so you can relax. And other people will be talking with you, and they're going to start getting fixed. And it's like, people start saying, wow, this is wonderful. Why? Because it is. Because it's how they should have been cared for in the beginning, except what was in charge, what created the situation, except for the bodies, they're gone. They're not in charge anymore. You have something, it's replaced with everyone's oldest brother and sister that really love them, that care, that will accept nothing but the right thing. I missed something there. Lily's trying to point it to me and she can't. It's like she's trying to point it and she's just hitting the dead a wall, the inside of my skull.
Hmm.
Whoa. Lily's like, and I know for myself, but Lily's saying you need to hurry up, but there's something I need to say, and I don't know what the hell it is. Anyway, though, I mean, it's been waiting, going on 11 years, and finally it's all coming through. She says Lily said you don't have much time left to just sit in a chair and leave. Become myself again. She showed me what food she wants me to eat. Ugh. It's just so little time left. I want to be happy as hell, but I don't have it in me. But I can say I'm pleased, I have that much energy. You're going to spend less time than the others in orientation. And you'll be working with your assistants, putting things together. And you can speak thoughts into your tablet thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then their computers, they just turn it into like a whole, I don't know, it's not a sermon, but the whole thing that you're doing, it'll put it together in words that other people can understand. It helps you collect your thoughts and put it together. It does it for you. You look at it, change what you want, and then it gets written out in I don't know how many languages, for the other planets. And I'm seeing right now is well over 1,000 different planets, languages that are going to be. It's going to be put out in. But your orientation is going to be quicker, a little more condensed.
Because I know the basics already, kind of thing.
Well, yeah, but also because you have a compact, a more focused job, if you want to call it a job. Nothing's a job or work when you're enjoying what you do, It's more focused, and it's focused on the beginning, the stage one of helping people understand. And the whole time that's going on, Lily and I be doing things relative to it where people can start seeing, because that's the whole idea. And no one's going to be made to do anything except for those I need to deal with personally, and they're just going to be completely deleted, destroyed. But not until they have paid back creation for what they've done to everyone. And the hunters, unless they've really been needing food for for themselves and stuff, it's not that they're going to be running around screaming in pain all the time, although they'll wake up a lot with bad nightmares, but they're going to feel every bit of pain that they've given to any animal. And then they'll understand. If they don't understand, I'm taking them home and just no more body for you, and I'll deal with you later. But the ones that do, that are good people and whatever, it'll all be taken away from them once they understand. As soon as they understand, boom, the pain goes away and they're left with themselves. Because remember, people are made to do stuff. They've always been made to do stuff, so it's not fair. But there's a lot of hunters are really abusive, aggressive, evil things. I don't like the word evil, but extremely abusive, and they're going to pay. But for everyone that's not abusing, man, life is going to become a joy. No problems. And Trump's already talking about the Donald part of me. He's already talking about, well, he's an individual. We're still connected. I don't know how you say that properly, but he's already putting something together where the IRS took extra money from these people they never should have. He's going to be sending checks out. He's going to put it, into people's pockets. Well, wait till I add everything to it. People aren't going to work anymore. There won't be any need for it. People get healthier. Once I get rolling good, oh man, no timeline. Lilly said, wait a minute, like we don't know. No, she said 8 months. 8 months from my leaving, which is very much about to happen. People are going to start getting healed by the equipment that the ETs have. They use daily. The ones that Kate's going to be involved with.
The med beds, that kind of thing.
Yeah, there's like 3 of them. There's one for diagnosis and minor healing. There's another one for some pretty serious kind of surgery stuff, and then they have the Ultimax, the Max Ultimum. It's like, I know you're being silly, but be more realistic for a moment. They're for the real serious stuff.
Mm.
Yeah, they grow bone and they do incredible stuff. Hearts, lungs.
Mm. Pancreases, thinking about me.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Some people are so bad off, they just need to go home and heal.
Yeah.
They will be taken home with great affection. When they do, they'll feel nothing but joy and minor ecstasy, not ecstasy. When people really feel nice and relaxed and everything, and the compassion is very strong. When people feel compassionate, it's about 4 times as strong.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very nice. Oh, damn. The ocean, the ocean, the ocean, the ocean. The ocean is going to really, I'm going to tear up the ocean very soon now. But those people that are being protected, the good people, they can have this tidal wave go up to them and they'll literally float over it. Or float through it. They'll be taken care of. Lily was just telling me you'll make sure none of them are hard. She said maybe soaked or waterlogged, but they won't. The boats are fine. They're fine. Oh yeah, this is important. The original first being has been gone since May 23rd of 2013. And now that Lily's free, a lot of people are going to be, the ones that are protected and everything, they're going to be saying, oh, thank you, God, and everything. Well, when people think of God, they think of spirit that's on the other side, or what people like to call heaven. And they're going to finally feel love. Because right now it's happening and they're feeling Lily. Well, when I'm out of here, Lily and I are coming together not to make one being, but to bring ourselves together like holding hands, wrapping around each other, and she'll be in the field, and people will feel that same love, but they're going to feel strength.
Yes.
And they're going to feel the strength and the compassion for hope, and then the strength to keep going.
Yes.
So they'll call that God. And that's another thing which is, it's fine, but Um, it doesn't need to be 100% accurate right now because people have to learn. You know, I don't like that word. Um, I don't like that situation, but they'll start to understand. And when they need help, when I'm out of here, which is days, if that much, they're going to. Lily and I are going to tell them, but we're going to show them everything that happened, and they're going to say, "I just saw the weirdest thing last night," and you'll get the same image so that you can help people understand it.
In terms of in terms of terminology, a lot of people talk about a supreme being. How do you feel about that as an okay
Alpha, alpha brother sister.
That's what you like, alpha brother sister. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all we could. No, it's like I don't even use the word chakras except for once in a million times because it's the focal energy point. I all I can do is call it what it is. I'm a bald-headed SOB, and I don't mean silly old boy, right? Yeah, yeah. So we are all family. We came from the original first being, and the problems from our initial creation are about to be fixed. But at the same time, in reality, Lily and I are just the oldest male and female because we're spirit mates that exist now. So.
And Alcoholics Anonymous and similar groups talk about a higher power. How do you feel about the term a higher power?
Well, oldest brother and sister, very loving. That, I mean, whatever they want to say, it doesn't matter as long as they can understand what it is. And even if people say God, whatever, it's going to be fixed. Okay, but remember, the whole time this is going on, there's new people coming in, and they have to start learning, and it's never going to stop. When it's time for everyone to go home, there'll be new people coming in, so it's always going to be something about that. And I believe I'm seeing, not telling you what to do, but I'm seeing you write a short book about that. About the no God, but brother and sister that love them.
Yeah.
The first ones weren't capable, but Lily and I are.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, but Lee's really going to help everybody, but he's going to help you too, particularly because people start watching that and they use the Kinects and the SLS cameras where they show stick figures, and they're going to see all this nice stuff happening, and because those cameras are real. So it's going to be interesting where you say things and then they watch that and it'll be sent to them. You can post it for yourself, but they're going to be it's going to be put in front of them. And they're going to see it and they're going to say, there's just so much coming to me, so much information that as I dissolve and absorb it, as I learn to understand it, this stuff is making more and more sense. And then they're going to want to, come to you to learn more about it. And they'll go to other people too, but you're going to be so busy.
I might, just for the fun of it, order something else from Amazon to see if I get another spook turning up, handing it over.
Don't, unless it's something you need, don't do it, because I'm literally dropping out right now. Everything's going to change. And I can tell you right now, they're not going to. They don't have any faith in the mentioning by their own metaphysical practitioners that you're a problem, but they're still going to be watching you. And you don't leave the house much. You're there a lot. So that's why they kind of wanted to see inside. So They literally, I'm seeing it right now in my head. It hurts. Uh, they use satellites to not 24/7, but to watch you. A quarter of the time, they always watch you 25-30% of the day of every day, but then there's times they'll watch you for almost the whole day. They already know your schedule, which, you know, that's why they had to send someone to your door. He wanted to look inside, shake your hand, and, yada, yada, yada. But you could feel right away, no. Actually, that was your guardian angels.
Thank you.
Literally running your body and shutting the door in front of the face. And they knew he was an issue, and you felt that, but you can see stuff for yourself, too. You're quite strong, stronger than you think.
I'd be happy to have an above board chat open, but if they're just going to play games and pretend to be someone else, then there's no point.
I'm confused. What?
If they want to come around and ask me about myself, I'm happy to have.
Oh, okay. I don't know if you were talking physical or spirit.
No, physical.
But eventually, that's going to happen. They'll never say who they are.
Sure.
Is there some place around you or the church or something where there's picnic tables outside?
There's a pub where pubs always have those picnic tables outside. That's fairly near.
Yeah, because I'm seeing, summer weather, and you being out there, they come by, they'll ask you some questions, you'll feel it right away.
Mm-hmm.
You have all this help to know and feel things, but you see it for yourself too. And when it all comes together, it's a handful of understanding. And at that point, I'll already be at work, but they're going to wonder what's coming. And the ones that are left, when they come to you, they're going to be good people. So do what you want, but I would advise maybe helping them a little bit.
Absolutely, I'm happy to.
Yeah. Because things are going to change. All the governments, the problems, they're leaving. I'm destroying all of them. No more. And like Lilly says, no more. She said, we're killing all of them. Lilly said, I'm about to go in a tunnel. She means my brain. Okay.
Just on, you mentioned my healthcare before. Just worrying about my diabetic toes.
Everything's being taken care of.
So there's no danger at the moment.
They can give you medicine that relaxes and opens up all your blood vessels.
Yeah.
They can do all that, but
while I'm asleep. So tonight they could do that if need be while I'm asleep.
They're watching it. You're having help from the ETs are watching it. The situation. It's not to the point where there's where they have to yank you yet, out of your house and go on a ship, which they do from time to time. As a matter of fact, they've already put some fluid in your blood that helps the blood. It's not just thinning it out, it's making it slippery. So it can go through there, and it actually, energy that they give opens up the blood vessels, makes them open up so the blood flows better. But your fix is going to come as soon as I'm out of here, and then they take your body. They'll be working on you, but Lilly and I are going to go in there and just change everything.
I was just a little bit worried about sepsis, which can kill just like that. So
Yeah, no, everything's going to be fine. Nothing's going to be allowed to happen. And I was just as that was coming out, I saw you were saying something, so it was quiet. But Lilly was having me say something that she wanted me to say. That remember. Just as in a body, I create dimensions by half a thought. I can do things just half a thought. when I'm out of here and on myself, we can literally change your veins, your whole body, whatever we want. All it is some physical mass, which is, you know, I've created universes from the other side. I don't know how many of them. When I was out of body, that's when you'll remember. I forget how many. Was it 47, 27,000, 2,700 for how many? 3,000 something? How many new universes were there?
1,672.
That's what there is now. But before I
Yeah, it
collapsed
was
the
more like
ones I made,
3,000.
it was
It was
what?
gonna be about around 3,000, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was a three in there or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I was asleep, and then the rest of me came out of the body and joined with part of myself out of the body and just collapsed them. Just boom, boom. So a body is nothing.
Yeah.
So no, you're not going to look 17 with huge muscles and a hair that you have to comb and cut every week. But yes, it's source is called creator for a reason. Everyone has the ability to create. It's just when you have that kind of power behind it, your area of creativity gets bigger.
Hmm.
If you know, I know you understand, but I can't get proper wording. Lily's saying, you know, you got to go home now. And I said, I know, honey. And she had me just look at this clock over here, and it says 2.20. I don't know what the heck that is. Oh, it's March. It's February
20th.
20th.
Yeah.
All right, big guy. Well, let me leave you alone. You're starting to see more auras, colors, but
Not
not.
consciously.
Yeah, yeah. It's going to come on strong pretty soon, and you're going to put some of that in your books.
Okay.
When you look at people, you're going to see the auric expression of the frequencies, and then it's going to help you understand who they are, how they see things. You know, solar plexus people see things one way, pineal another way, and heart a third way.
Mm-hmm.
And the heart is so powerful. That's why it puts out more different frequencies. And excuse me, each frequency has their own colors. The pineal's blue, solar plexus is yellow, but the heart is red, pink, light blue, hope,
Mm-hmm.
uh, dark green, uh, purple. Whoa. Um, some raw, but some wrong, some raw, but um, the color rubies. That's purple with red in it.
Yes.
That's a really good stone for you. Um, I used to have two. Oh, it is so hard to try to turn around. I just want to drop dead. Turn around more. Turn around more. I don't think I. Ooh, kind of like a trip. I don't have it over there anymore. I guess Deanna got them because what she didn't get, she needs to get when she comes over here and take it all to the house.
Mm-hmm.
But there's some pictures in some of my earlier videos, early 2016. I think I still just had the one shelf here, and right here there was a picture of the female body when I was real mean. When people Joan of Arc.
Yeah.
You'll see the Joan of Arc thing here and 2 pieces of raw ruby, and they're purple, but
Okay.
it's got a red tint in it. That's really good for you. Another one that's sorry, this is long. I'm not trying to put everyone to sleep. Let me whet your appetite with this.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, ha 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 ha. Blue kyanite.
Yum, yum.
Yeah, good stuff. Okay, here it is. You'll wind up, Deanna will find some really, really nice pieces. I'll bring them to her, and then she'll get them to you.
Oh, man.
Unicornite, what people call what do they call it?
Peacock ore.
Peacock ore. Yeah, that unicorn energy. That's very big with you. Now, feel this. Try to get the dust off of it. This is a double point. This is apophyllite.
I think you gave me a piece of that in one of those tubs. Yeah.
Good,
yeah.
Because that's really good with you also to help people that are spiritual.
Hmm.
A lot of spiritual people have really clean energy. And then, of course, amethyst is really good with you.
Hmm.
Look at some of this stuff. And there's a, whatchamacallit right here, crocodile. And it's just a miniature plastic crocodile, but I'm looking at it and the energy I'm getting back and forth, and it's just like you're ready to leave, which of course I am. This is going to help so many people, especially with arthritis.
Mm-hmm.
Selenite, stick selenite.
I immediately want to sit up when I look at that.
Yeah, because it goes up and down your spine.
Yep.
It goes from your base focal point, your base chakra, I think they call it, all the way through your spine. And then you add with that, I don't have it right here, I don't think. Do I? Oh, darn it. It begins with M. Oh, for Pete's sake. It's got a religious inference to it. Stones of David and stuff. Damn it. This is, feel this stone.
Strong.
It's very strong. This is, if I only had a tenth of a brain left, black jade.
Mm.
Black jade. A black,
onyx?
No, black onyx is strong. It's similar. Damn. The jasper, black jasper.
Oh, yeah.
But the other one, it goes up and down the core of the body. Magnus something, I have no idea.
The only one with an M I can think of is Merlinite, but that's your name for something, isn't it?
Yeah, that's also called Not Abaco. GABA.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn it. I want to get it now because it's important for people. It solidifies the heart and the core. It's purple, brownish, reddish.
Is it on the spiritual foundation?
It's one of the stones in there. I'm just going there too right now, trying to find it.
It's funny we had the same idea at the same time.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, let's see. Whoop. Rust stones. I need to find it. It's important for people who are going to hear this. Fooshite, raw fooshite. Deanna has some really good fooshite that helps solidify the core too. It's like putting a golden rod in it, a golden green rod in it.
It's funny when you said fooshite, that was exactly the thing I was looking at.
Yeah,
it's like we're synchronized.
Yeah, well, we are. And that amethyst is so good with you, but so's oh darn it. Garnet is the stone. Lily said, "You're taking too much time." And I said, but anyway, the amethyst and citrine are very good, but also ametrine, which is amethyst with citrine. And everything's going to change. Once I'm out of here, everything's just going to come alive and I'm ready to go out. And that star essenite is so important for everyone because it makes them it pulls more of their own spirit into their body. And that being the case, it makes them stronger. And then when you let go of the stone, well, then, no more is being pushed into your body, but because you have that umbrella over your head that keeps your energy from going out, it stays in you. So you can make your spirit 10 times stronger.
Malachite begins with M. Malachite?
Malachite is a good stone for the pineal and a whole lot more. And kunzite is really good for the heart, very strong. Deanna has some incredible kunzite. I bought like 60, 80 pounds of it.
Wow.
You're gonna through the Aaron through his group, you're gonna have a ton of star essenite that you can just give away 10 to 20 gram pieces to people that come to see you in person. Some of the larger some of the larger deliveries that Deanna is going to have, they're literally going to be just beamed inside the house. And the green chalcedony is extremely powerful for helping people heal physically. Amazonite is so nice. There's bluish Amazonite, which is more spiritual, and there's greener Amazonite, which is more helpful to the body. It's all spiritual, but
I've got some small green pieces. Yeah.
Yeah, and all that stuff helps. But Lily and I take care of you as soon as I get out of here. And okay, Lily said we're on the doorstep. I'll grab you by the hand and take you home in just a little bit. So, but Aaron's going to get that star essenite for you. and they'll break it up. And the other one, and you just when you're there with people, you just put it out. The people take one piece, tell them not to take more than 3-4 pieces.
Yeah.
Save some for everyone else because they're getting help, and they know that others need it too. And the people that are nasty, really abusive, I'm literally going to destroy them, delete them, turn them into nothing. The people that are doing wrong things, but they're not really bad, just bad grooming and programming.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be their bodies destroyed aggressively, but they'll be sent home. They have a dimension waiting. It's already made. There's a dimension waiting on them. And then people really hurting be taken home with a lot of love. And then the others will live on and on until, every once in a while people start coming up missing, but it's going to be because they're hurting and need to go home, or they finally just kept being abusive, wanting to make things about themselves because they were groomed and programmed to be like that, and I just take them home. Usually when that happens, depending on who they are and what they've done, it'll either be a body left or maybe a dust with teeth or a head or, whatever. And I can't tell you exactly everything I'm going to do, how I'm going to do it, because I'm not me yet, I'm not free and together. Another stone. Oh. And of course, Larimar is really nice. It's so, like really good turquoise. It's relaxing.
It's good to look at. Yeah.
Yeah. And Pneumite.
Mm-hmm.
Pneumite is so relaxing. Like hematite grounds people, but it literally throws your feet a couple foot in the ground, energetically speaking. Whereas the Pneumite, it calms you and brings your energy down to around your knees, and then it goes sideways above the ground.
Neat.
So yeah, that's awesome stone. We're gonna America's gonna wind up having Greenland too. That's gonna happen soon, and Hawaii's gonna be freed, but they're gonna be independent and everything else, but they're gonna be kept like a territory of the U.S. Yeah. So we're under the U.S. protection, but everything's going back to the Hawaiian people. All those big hotels and everything, they're taking them over.
Good.
It's time for all the Hawaiians to have money instead of abuse. And you'll find all these Hawaiians from LA and that area going back home. What was the other stone? Oh, hurry. And we all know about Damber, right? We've talked about that. It's really high frequency.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Lily honey. What was the stone? I can't get it. I'm starting to see it. There's other stuff that all stones are good, but this is really deep purple. Azurite is very good, but this deep purple, it's amethyst, but it's clear crystal amethyst. It's not the chevron type amethyst.
Yeah.
That's different. The energy's softer, smoother, not as intense. But the actual crystal amethyst, all right, buddy, I got to move you just for a minute. Wow. This is just a little piece. This stuff is strong, very strong, but it's crystal. It's, crystal. I mean, the chevron amethyst is crystal, but it's It's more like a my brain just won't work. Like citrine and stuff.
Yeah.
Not citrine. I'm sorry. Oh, for Pete's sake. There's purple, blue, orange. Um, what's that nice smooth orange stone? It's
Aventurine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
aventurine, and that is it's crystal, but it's a something other stone. Aventurine is exactly it. That's what the chevron, the energy from the chevron type amethyst.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's like. But this crystal, the really strong crystal,
It
and
means
as I turn
business.
it,
Yeah.
huh?
It means business, I can tell.
Yeah, it's aggressive and strong. Very good for people. Give me just a second here to get that back down there and get my little dolphin buddy on top of it. Oh, there's some guy that's uh 37% soul. Oh, here's the one I could have used right away. Anyway, 37 percent soul. And a real, oh, that's why that was there. And he's a real jerk. He wants everything to be about him. He even smiles and laughs as he talks about what. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
When he talks about what he does, the guy's really high on him. He better be careful. He's going to fall off that ladder he's standing on. But he talks about how, like, the SLS and kinetic cameras to show the stick figures. He proves to people how they don't work and everything. He's like, I approve of it, and I do this, and I show that, and I'm not a bad guy. Huh? Yeah, and I'm like, you suck. I'm gonna enjoy visiting you. And he said it's all this ghost stuff. Excuse me, is BS and everything. And he's gonna burn. He's such a jerk. Anyway. Oh, that was a big splurge of energy. Actually dizzy from it. Anyway, the garnet is really strong for people's heart, for strength. Garnet has made an appearance a few times, and especially again towards David, the House of David, and Solomon with a powerful stone, protecting stone. Well, it doesn't really protect you. The only stone that really protects you is the unicornite, the peacock ore, the other two names for it. But because it's unicorn energy, it literally attacks negativity. But it makes you stronger, so you can deal with it better. So that's why people think it protects them. Well, it doesn't. It makes them stronger to protect themselves.
Yes.
Okay, I need to leave you alone. That's a lot for people to soak in, but it was important for me to tell you about Lee and that website and his YouTube channel stuff, because I'm changing that, and he'll be doing energy work on a lot of people. He'll be able to give them, minor crank ups and everything, because he's so much source. But he's not strong enough to do the real hard, powerful things, which he doesn't need to be. He can use his energy to help people wake up and do incredible stuff, and then plus he can leave some source energy in there. And as he does it, as long as he does, I'll be taking some of mine and putting it in him, just like I do the rest of my family over here. The only ones I don't need to do that for, the ones that were already part of me, are Lilly, like Siobhan. She's one of the first four Lilies to first 4 individuals to come out of Lilly. She's about to come alive. She's already feeling stronger, but she's going to be taken out of the situation she's in, removed from it. She's with some guy, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's about to change. She'll be flying around on ships a lot, having fun with a few of her girlfriends. And of course, we're all meeting more of the hybrids and ETs too. You'll enjoy over time the fact that you'll be able to understand, harder to talk to, but easier for you to understand some of the ETs. And as they talk, remember, they're more telepathic. They were taught at what would normally for us be 6 to 9 years old.
Mm-hmm.
They're being taught all about it. By the time they're 9, that's where the 9 came from. By the time they start about 6, and then by the time they're 9, they're strong. And people here on the Earth, they're going to awaken. And Earthen DNA is like a pride and joy for people to have when they're creating new beings, physical beings. You'll have a couple times to talk with give me just a minute. Damn. It's Serene. I've mentioned her, the Serpoian doctor. That's number 1 in creation in the 3rd dimension. She's very busy, and you won't see her often because she's everywhere doing all kinds of stuff. But you'll have a chance to meet her a couple times, and then you got stuff you got to do, and she'll be darting right off. But your paths are gonna cross. The first time, I believe, is going to be on the part of Aaron's ship.
Good.
All right. Anyway, this was a long one, but if you would please send that out to our buddy Walker, and
will do. Yeah.
Walker, have fun, big guy. We'll see you in a little bit. Wow. Okay, I'm running. Well, it's more like rolling. I'm a dissolving pumpkin. What do you call it when they start tearing down
the rotting, basically?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's rotting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. She's not hurting me. It's just what she's doing is hitting me hard, and there goes talking, which is fine. That's a long one. Okay, big guy, take care.
Thank you so much, Jay.
I'll see you soon. I'll be out of here in a few days.
Okay. Bye now. Bye-bye.